Alrighty, y'all, it's time to make some oxtails. So I already made an oxtail recipe video, so I'm just pretty much doing it again. I know sometimes when I cook, I never really sometimes keep it the same, but yeah, so these are the ingredients I'm going to be using for the oxtails. I already washed and cleaned them, but we are going to need some browning, and that's kind of what makes the sauce brown. We're going to use garlic powder, garlic salt, onion powder, and then I have some dash seasoning. But of course, use what you have. If you have seasoned salt, that will be a good one to use. If you have minced garlic, you could also use that. And then we're gonna use some green onions. I have 2 bundles of green onions, and then I have some thyme right here. I got like 2 of these. I'm not sure if I'll use the whole thing. I may, because I like the freshness of the thyme. And then I have some habanero peppers, or like scotch bonnet peppers. You can use, or isn't that the same thing? I don't know, but yes. And then we have this. So those are our ingredients. Now let's go ahead and get our oxtails seasoned. And y'all, I found these oxtails at Walmart, and I was so shocked that they were at Walmart, and then they were only $8 a pound compared to the $11 and $14 a pound that I saw when I went to the farmers market, 2 farmers markets. So check your Walmart out, y'all, if y'all in need of oxtails. All right, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in with our this is the garlic powder. Now I'm one that really likes garlic, so of course season to your taste. Now let's go in with our onion, and then we're gonna get this all mixed up, which is why it may look like a lot. Let's go in with our dash seasoning. And do y'all use this? I have a garlic and herb one too. That one would be a nice one to probably use. So let's go in with this. All right, y'all, then we're gonna go in with our garlic salt. And like I said, if you have seasoned salt, you can use that, but I think I'm just gonna use the garlic salt. And because we are gonna end up searing this and then boiling it, you will need, of course, enough seasoning, because once it starts to boil in the water, it's gonna take away some of the seasoning. So this would definitely be a good time to maybe go a little over your seasoning. Like if you normally put a little bit, maybe go just a tad bit up. But yeah, now let's get this all mixed up, and then we'll add trying to think if I want to add the browning. I think I may wait. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all up and then get it seared on both sides. All right, y'all, look at our oxtails. They are all nice and seasoned. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just get them seared on both sides. I'm probably gonna do the bigger ones first, since they'll take longer, because there's some big ones in here. Now of course you could cut it, but I didn't feel like doing that. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and just put these big ones in there first, and again just sear them on both sides. At this point, if you wanted to add the browning, you can. The browning, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till all of my oxtails are seared, and then I'm gonna add it all over it. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna do it though. So let's go ahead and get this seared. Now I'm all out of olive oil, so I'm just gonna use some vegetable oil, just a little bit. And then, like I said, let's go ahead and get it seared on both sides. All right, let's go ahead and add in the vegetable oil. And I'm probably gonna add the rest of this. All right, let's go ahead and sear both sides. Let me get the bigger ones. Yeah, this pack came with a lot of big ones. All right, I went ahead and flipped over the oxtails. Now I'm just gonna let them sear on this side. So you want a good char like this, because remember, once it boils, it's not gonna look like how it looks now. But now I just got the other side searing. And then for the ones that are big, you may want to go ahead and flip it on like the other side as well. So normally I'll just flip it like on the front and the back. But sometimes they're really big and you may be able to get like another side. So you definitely want to get that as well, because we want them tender and to fall off the bone. So let's let this ride out. And then once those are done, I'll repeat the same steps for the little bit of these right here that I have left. The little bit of oxtails that I have left. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and just took the last oxtail out. I just seared my oxtails on both sides. Now I'm just going to pour out this grease. Now it's going to be bits and pieces like stuck to the bottom, but that's okay. So we're just going to go ahead and pour this grease out. And then I'm going to go in and add my oxtails. I'll probably add them by layers. Like add half of them and then add some of the browning sauce, kind of mix it up, and then add the rest, add some more browning sauce. And then I'll go in with some more seasoning, add in my green onions and my thyme and my habanero pepper, add in the water, and then go from there. So let's drain out this oil. All right, y'all, so I tried to get most of the crumbs out, or the stuff that stuck to the bottom, like the loose pieces, and then the oil. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with our oxtails. I'm gonna try to put the bigger ones at the bottom, since that's where the heat will be, and the bigger ones will probably take longer to cook anyway. And then I'm gonna go in with the browning. So let me go ahead and just add the big ones to the bottom. Yeah, that's a big one. Want to make sure all the big pieces, or the bigger pieces, are at the bottom. And then we're going to add in our browning. Okay. Trying to kill up all the spaces, cover up all the spaces. Okay. All right, now let's add some browning. Alright, now it's not that much left, so I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. There's not that much left. Now I'm going to add a little bit, let's see. Let me go ahead and mix this up. Just a little bit. Still keeping the big pieces at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and add in some of the dash seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and our seasoned salt. All right, let's add in our green onion. I probably should have added that first and then the seasonings, but it's all good. Now I'm just going to take this pan that I had my oxtails in and just fill it with water so we can get the water coated over the oxtails. Okay. Just a little bit more water. All right, now I'm gonna add in my thyme. And then when it's probably like 30 minutes done, almost done, and then I'm gonna add in my butter beans. I forgot that I needed that. I forgot to mention that, y'all. So I think I'm gonna use, I was thinking about using 2 cans, but I think I'm just gonna use 1. We'll see how it looks, but I may use 2. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my thyme. So y'all remember I had 2 packs. This is just 1, so I'm just gonna use this 1 pack. And then I have 2 of the habanero peppers. Now, if you don't like spice, you don't have to do this. Or if you kind of want it mild, maybe just add 1. I'm gonna add 2. And just kind of get everything all mixed up. Smells so good. Especially that thyme. All right, so I got them on like medium, high heat. I'm about to get ready to put the top on. And then I'll probably come and check in about 30 minutes. All right, y'all, it's probably been about a little over an hour. I did end up adding just a little more water because it was kind of looking like this, where I could tell that it was about to start forming the gravy. And I could tell the oxtails weren't like done just yet. So yeah, I'm probably gonna add just a little more water, only because I want it to still, like, they're not too far off the bone just yet, but I can tell that the gravy's ready to form. But I want it to cook a little longer, so I'm gonna add just a little more water. Probably turn it down a little bit. All right, right now I have it on high medium, like I have it like on 7. And yeah, so I'm just kind of mixing it up just so it don't get stuck to the bottom. So let me go ahead and add some more water. But yeah, y'all, it's coming along. All right, y'all, so I went in with some more water because, as you see, it's kind of just a little below the top of the oxtails. And then I went in with just a little bit of the garlic salt, since this was like the second time I added water. Now, normally if you don't have to add water, of course you wouldn't need to add any more seasoning, but the more water I add, the less flavor the oxtails will have, in a way, because we added more water. So I just added just a little bit. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn it down. I'll probably just turn it down to 6. And just let that ride out for probably like another 30 minutes. All right, y'all, it's probably been about 30 more minutes. I just tasted a little piece, and yes, it's getting there. It could be a little tender, but I mean, if I wanted to stop it now, I could. I'm just gonna let it ride out for about like another 30 minutes. I did turn it down. I think we had it at like 6. I turned it down to like 4 now. So yeah, I'm gonna let it ride out. I think I am gonna go ahead and just add in the butter beans, and then I'll put the top back on and go from there. So yeah, I'm thinking if I should add another one. Nah, I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. I was thinking about adding another one. Yeah, let me go ahead and add another one. All right, so I poured the juice out, and I added this is 2 cans of the butter beans. So yeah, now let's just let it ride out for like 30 more minutes. Coming along nice, y'all. Look at that. Like I said, you could eat it now if you wanted to, but I wanted to be just a little more tender. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes later, and I am liking the consistency of it. So I am gonna go ahead and just turn it off and just let it cool, cool off a little bit, because it's still gonna be cooking. But yes, it's at where I want it. So yeah, y'all, and like I said, I tasted it. It tastes good. I was just waiting for it to get a little tender. So yes, another successful oxtail dinner. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all, or we'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.